What's up, YouTube? How you guys doing? Hey, my name is Ish Rivera. I'm 49 years old. I am in Vegas right now. This is some of my artwork over here. Got a quick message for you guys. Um, Let me just make this as brief as I can. Okay. I am from Philadelphia. I had to leave Philadelphia because I was a mess, into drugs, into alcoholism. Uh, Before the flight out here, I was jumped. Um, I I lost a lot. I had to come out here. If not, I was either gonna get killed or I was gonna kill somebody and possibly be locked up for the rest of my life. So I was looking for change. Since 1995, I've worked here and there. I worked for a company for 13 years. I worked for another company, and then was looking for a change. So I came out to Vegas. Stopped the drugs, but still was dealing with alcohol. Got my girlfriend out here, then we got married, and I have a family, beautiful family. Um, just two granddaughters recently too. Uh, but I was still into alcoholism. Something happened. I got a job. Something happened, and I was given an ultimatum. So 9 years sober. Different person now. 10 years with the company, and just 2 months ago, I got fired. One of the biggest beverage companies in the world, working for a warehouse here in Vegas. My work ethic was impeccable. I think I was one of the best out of the group. Um, I did something that we've been doing for so long, and I got fired for it. New management came in, operational manager came in, didn't like what was done because obviously he didn't know what was going on in the warehouse. He probably still don't know what's going on, clueless. But I was the poster child. That's okay. I walked out of there with the monkey off my back. I walked out of there with peace. I wasn't tripping. You know what I mean? I wasn't tripping at all. I just was like, maybe there's something greater. Okay, 2 years ago, me and my son came up with this idea about this comic. It's called Rare Dandy, and we're pursuing it now. He wrote it, I'm drawing it. These are our characters. It's based upon a group of Vikings come to America from Denmark looking for land. And when they come around this land, they find the beast. It's a story about the beginning of the end of a bunch of Vikings who are very good friends. The main story is about Verdandi. We can go back, we can go forward, but right now we're at the present. We're about 25 pages in, penciled. I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ink it traditionally or digitally. I'm still learning, but I've been drawing for a long time. I While I was at work at this job here, like I drew as a kid, but not as much as I did when I became sober. Uh, I was I didn't at times at my job I didn't have to be at work until like 5 o'clock. I would show up at 3, and that was at the night shift, just to draw before I worked. And even on breaks, I would draw. Lunchtime, I would draw. And then I moved to day shift, and I didn't have to be at work at 4. And then I started waking up at like 10:30 p.m., 11 o'clock p.m., and just draw, trying to get better, trying to learn. And I would draw till 4, go to work. And then at break time, I would draw. Lunchtime, I would draw. I'll draw my forklift on breaks. Then I'll get home, take care of my responsibilities, my wife, my kids, cook, pick them up, take them to school, take them to work, cook, then go to sleep at like 4:30, 5 o'clock p.m. to wake up and do it all over again. I did that for I did that for 10 years. I'm still not as good as I want to be because there's a lot more that I have to learn. But besides that, um, yeah, I got fired. I got canned, and I said to myself, what's next? Like I've been searching for happiness since 1995 at work. Like I wasn't happy, like working for others, making millions for others, especially at this company. This company, we were making millions for this company every day, distributing things every day. And for what? They didn't care. They didn't see how loyal I was or how hardworking I was. They said, "Oh, you know what? Hey, you got caught doing this." And I was like, "Hey, wait a minute. We've been doing this for no, it don't matter. New management here. See a piece. We don't care. We'll just replace you. You're a body." And here I'm making chump change. Matter of fact, I got the lead position about a year ago, and I was gonna step down about 6 months ago. And I said, no, no, no. You know what? I'll toughen this out because it was stressful. It was stressful. I'll come home being miserable to my wife and to my kids. They didn't deserve none of that. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna step down. And then I was like, no, you know what? It's just money, man. I'm making more money than half the cats who've been there for years. And then this happened. So we cut things a little shorter, and I told my wife I think this is calling me. We've been working on it. Me and my son been working on it for 2 years. It took him about a little bit to write it, and me to draw the characters, create the characters, and yeah, I talked to my wife and was like, "Listen, I don't think I want to work," and I was scared to tell her, and she was like, "You know, all right, if you think this is gonna pop off." I was like, "I don't know if it's gonna pop off, but I don't want to regret it." So I gave her a time frame, and we're working on that. But she was like, "I got you." Just like Lee Childs and Daniel Warren Johnson, their wives are like, Lee Childs got fired, and he created the Reacher, and his wife was like, he said she bit her tongue, or she bit her lip, but she was like, "Go ahead, I got you." Daniel Warren Johnson was a teacher, and he was like, "I don't want to do this no more." And his wife was like, "Well, you know what? I got you." So, um, yeah, I'm gonna try to do what they did. Now, I I don't know if this is gonna work or not, man. I don't. But what I do know is I don't want to live in life in regret, and that's what I'm pursuing. So if it doesn't work out in the time frame, then so be it. But I'll keep pushing. I'll get a job, and I'll keep pushing. I'm not gonna stop because who knows? It might not be for me. It might be for my children. It might be for my grandbabies. Maybe they'll get something out of it. So that's my message to you guys. Uh, if something is speaking to you, if something is whispering in your soul and in your heart, there's no wait. Let me say something. We don't have to go through gatekeepers anymore. Hollywood and DC Comics, Marvel Comics. There's nobody holding the line anymore. We can do this all ourselves. And that's the biggest message I want you guys to get. get up and do something for yourself, for your kids, your grandchildren, especially if it's speaking to you in your heart. It's meant to be, some way, somehow. I don't know. I don't have the answers for it. But I know that I can't let this put a foothold on me, tie me down, because regret is as worse as death. And I don't want to live that life. My message to you is get out there. All right, I don't have the accolades, I don't have the proof yet, but I'm going to find out. And that's my message to you. Go find out. Go do what you got to do. It's going to be hard. Life is going to be hard. So what? It's going to even be harder if you don't do it. Get out there. Get up. Train. Work. Create. Get off your ass. And do something that will probably benefit you. If it's speaking in your soul, if it's speaking in your heart, it's meant to be. Be patient. Be consistent, resourceful. Knowledge, it's all there. Everything's there. It's out of the grasp of our hands. I'm making this video with a cheap phone and some crappy lighting. So what? Who's it going to hurt? Get out there. Fast. I don't have much time. I don't. I'm 49. So age, who cares? I'm going to get out there and do it. So my message is that. And if you want to see somebody fail, fall on their face, get beat up, but get back up, this channel's for you, fam. It is. Give me a like, give me a subscribe. I'll have some videos showing you progress, process, failures. I'm going to have all of it. All right? Take care. Peace out. God bless. Be safe. Go get yours.